I just woke up. But I think this year I want to work on being a better friend because I feel like anytime that I notice, yeah, like I've definitely noticed a lot of things in just like my, what the fuck? Did I fuck up my laptop? I accidentally slept on it and it was completely open the whole night and now it's like the little button is like tweaking out. But also the battery lasted a hell of a long time, so I'm like, hey, gotta be doing something right. Oh, but yeah. I've just like noticed some things that I definitely want to improve in like the way that I am friends to people. Um and I'm trying to break the cycle of like noticing something, shaming myself incessantly for it, and in part of trying to step out of the shame to find like a more autonomous like emotion to move through that process of like, yeah, developing the type of friend that I am. um I just try to take a step back to remind myself that like I'm still good, like I'm still good, because shame is not autonomous. I am allowed to move through something with an emotion other than shame. So whenever I try to take a step back and just not hang out with people for a while to like recalibrate and also to like self-reflect, um it's nice, but then I spend so much time outside of people's company. Oh, oh God, what? Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. My little buddy. Oh, he's so freaking cute. He is just too freaking cute. But hi. Yeah, I'm not the best listener. I feel like I listen a lot to people, but the way that I show that in conversation is not reflective of people being listened to. Um, and I feel like I'm very, very aware of that. But what I struggle to do is remember the things that it is. Um, yeah, my commentary on something. So I think a good remedy for that, or something that's worth trying, is I did this for a while, but I never followed up with it. Like keeping a notebook out when people are talking to me so that I can write down things that, yeah, the like questions that I have, or like things that I want to say, or like elaboration that I would want from who's talking to me. Um, but I feel like, yeah, from realizing that I'm self centered in my conversation and not having that attached to like shame, I've really been able to validate it. Because at first it was like, no, you care so much that, because I do care so much, but it's like that doesn't take away from the fact that I interrupt like a good amount of the time, and I can't always tell if people feel like their words are valued. Whenever people feel that their words are valued, I can tell. So I feel like in the times that those conversational habits come up, I'm like, this isn't the same. So I do want to work on that because I have a lot of like really incredible people that have recently walked into my life that, I mean, everyone that I give access to my life has earned, yeah, I feel like everyone, period, has earned a right to respect and to have their words received. But I feel like this year has presented me with so many incredible like interpersonal relationships that I'm like, I really don't want to like trivialize any of this. I really don't want to fuck any of this up. So I think I am going to take another step back, but this time I am going to be more purposeful and deliberate with trying to ameliorate a lot of those habits, because I'm like, I care about these people a lot. I care about the things that they have to say. I care about their lives and the things that they do, and getting to know them for who they are to themselves and who they want to be to me. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it's definitely, and this is exciting in my adult life to be able to like, I think that this is the first dialogue that I've had with myself out loud about it. And it's a really comfortable thing because I'm like, I'm allowed to not berate myself whenever I'm like trying to move through something. I'm allowed to say, hey, this isn't something that I like at all. This isn't something that makes the people in my life feel valued, but I want to see the other side of it. Instead of, fuck, you're so inept! Because, yeah, it doesn't feel good to realize that I didn't put into a conversation what I would have wanted. But it's also like, if I address it now, I get to like put into from forever moving forward what it is that I know I can and that I want to be, and what I feel is more representative of, yeah, how I care about the people in my life. But um yeah, I just wanted to come on here and think through that because I thought that that would be a really valuable thing to have like a actual discussion with myself on. Um, Hi, Kitty. Oh, Kitty. Aww. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say for now. Actually, wait. I'm reading this book, um, based off of the movie Precious. Fuck. The book was, yeah, gave the premise for Precious. It's so good. And it's making me like get up and get my get on. It's called Push. I actually like that a lot more. I get why they called it Precious. Because oh, kitty. He's so freaking cute, you guys. But it's so good. It's been really good. And oh my gosh, every book makes me cry. At some point every book makes me cry. I'm like, recently in the past couple months I found a couple books that didn't make me cry, and I haven't loved that. Because I love whenever just, ow! Oh, fuck, kitty, that hurts so bad. That hurts, sir. Sir. He's like, and I'm like, bitch, your claws are an issue. But that book's really good. And then I'm reading this one little just like for shits and gigs. I love shits and gigs books. I feel like everyone thinks that like reading has to be like a whole thing. I'm like, oh, this is about a music record and it's bright pink and it's so freaking good. It's so incredible. I really like it. And I don't think, I've never been one for ebooks, audiobooks, any of that. I need to feel it. I need to feel the pages. I wish I could get into audiobooks because then I could just listen to it and, yeah, in passing. But I'm like, it is so special for me to have the physical, like, because I just like how it feels. I like how books feel a lot. I think it's so exciting. I love page turning. I love, whenever I read, this is how I read. I go like this. I usually try to time it with how I'm going down the page. Like, it's not like I'm like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, but it's like oh, I'm reading, I'm reading, I'm reading. But then I always get to the bottom first, and then it's so nice because it's like, and then the smell of the book glue can tell you when it's from, because the more like mellow and, wow. Oh, cool. But the more like, yeah, like mellow and like teak. Is that the right word? It's teak. I don't even think it's fucking teak. I just think people like a couple times in the one book it's like teak and mahogany. I forget what it's about, but what they were talking about. I think they were like, my man sounds like teak and mahogany. I'm like, ooh. So, it smells like teak, you know. But I'm reading this one book from 19, I want to say 43. It's really freaking good. My stomach is cutting up. And I think I know what it is now. It's the damn red 40. Which sucks because it's such a good flavor. The thing that I got this like water ice crossover with like ice cream, and it's so fucking good. Oh my god, it was so freaking good. And then it fucked me up. Cut me up and fuck. But okay. I'm like, hey, what's up? But I really want to find a job in addition to the one that I have because I love the one that I have, and my boss is literally so awesome. But I'm like, I would love to like be in an additional position because I'm like, this year is just the year of learning. I want to take a gap year off of college. I still haven't officiated that at all. I like that's just been like a thought in the damn ether, and I haven't like materialized that in any way. My dad's, oh my god, I still haven't told my dad, but I'm like, you know what, ultimately it is my decision. Yes, this isn't so much fun and something that I'm like, yay, I'm taking a gap year from college and doing something completely out of the plan that I had thought that I had set for myself. But I'm also like, I need to figure out who I am, develop marketable skills, and just have time to develop my like identity in the workforce, like my perception of who I am in the workforce outside of that primarily being a worker or a student. I have to reestablish my understanding of myself as like an autonomous thinker and an autonomous learner and all of those things so that I can approach anything with that mindset of autonomy and full agency over the things that I do, because I'm very quick to overwhelm and very quick to frustration. Mainly whenever I'm fried, but I just have not been smoking like nearly, yeah, like period that much in like 2024. Like there have been some eras where it's like wake up, smoke weed, go to sleep, but that's like literally been whenever I have nothing to do. But I'm like, I don't like that. It doesn't bring me joy anymore. It used to be like, yes, I get to wake up and smoke weed and go back to sleep. Now it's like, what? Now it's like I have many things that I want to do in a day. I have many like projects and creative inclinations that I want to follow before I sit up and smoke weed and then go the fuck to sleep. So now I'm like, weed will always be there. Smoking and going to sleep on the couch will always be there. Now I have higher aspirations. So I'm like trying to look more into that and whatnot. But I have a lot of really good ideas. I'm excited to share with you guys some of them, but I don't feel inclined to talk about them yet because I feel like if I talk about them in detail and disseminate the ideas that I have before actually developing them or even like starting. Actually, I have started some of them. I've started a lot of them actually, but I'm like, I want to develop them too, and then I want to share them with you guys. That's the whole point. Because I'm like, I want to do all the things that I want to do outside of obligatory settings or settings with deadlines, so that I can develop my organic need to do these things. Because the studies that I chose because I really give a fuck about them. I don't think that I could sit there and study something that I hate for the rest of my life. I am an incredible thinker, but I really need to work on how I am as a student. I always bust the grades, I always make good grades, but what I don't do is I'm not diligent with times, which is something that I want to get better at, because time deadlines freak me out so bad. And it's really like hindering my ability to like, yeah, it's not allowing me to get the most out of my educational experience because I spend so much time up to the deadline freaking myself out and telling myself I need to get it done without actually touching it, that I miss chances to bond with the teachers and with the students and look into the topic outside of how I'm learning it in class. I just sit there and freak myself out. And I'm like, I don't want to spend all of college freaking myself out. I don't want to further build my relationship with institutional education in fear and obligation. It does not make me happy to do things that are obligatory without me actually seeing the warrant behind it. But I'm like, oh, I so see the warrant behind it. I don't want my inclination to do it to be adulterated in any way by, wait, I have to go take a shit. I am going to go, and I'm probably just gonna make a different video. But yeah, bye.